It seems like Konami really likes these legendary duelist packs that they keep putting out here. We've now had ones with Joey on it, and Pegasus, and Kaiba, and in today's video we are opening one box, just one box. I didn't think it was that important of a set to buy multiple. We are opening one singular box of Sisters of the Rose. From what I know about this set, they have lots of like Harpy cards, and Lunalight cards, and Rose cards, and Train cards seem kind of randomly thrown in there. This is a pretty exciting set, I guess, for people that are fans of the anime and fans of these characters. Personally, I'm not like super hyped for this set, not nearly as hyped as I was for like the Kaiba one because I love Blue Eyes, or like the Pegasus one because I love Crystal Beast. But in general, these Legendary Duelist sets actually end up being pretty good as far as value goes. If you look at, like, I know it's like the first set this is out, but many of the ultra rares are decently valuable, at least in relation for how inexpensive the set is. I got my box for under $50, which is pretty incredible for a set like this. Obviously, it's not a main set, but I've opened a lot of these Legendary Duelists. I think of the Pegasus one, I opened a ridiculous amount, like 5 or 6 boxes, and easily you make your money back on these if you buy them in the first couple weeks. And yeah, I'm a fan of these. Maybe not the most competitive boxes, but not everything needs to be super competitive. I think having a couple boxes a year that are just like strictly for anime fans is perfectly fine. Also worth mentioning, not necessarily that this will happen, but in many cases, the Legendary Duelist cards, at least in the Joey and the Kaiba one, actually made their way to Duel Links. Pretty much all of the Joey one actually has made it to Duel Links, or at least most of those cards, at least every single archetype in that set. And then as far as the Kaiba one, you have things like, yes, I mean, Solid Dragon made it into Duel Links, as well as Bingo Machine Go. So in a lot of these cases, now I'm not saying necessarily this will get added to Duel Links. We don't have any leaks this early on, but I would not be surprised if some of the cards in these packs made it into Duel Links, which is kind of interesting just to sort of keep track of. Anyway, let's jump it in. So these packs are 5-card packs, are not guaranteed a holo in every single pack. I think you're guaranteed like 4 ultras, or maybe am I wrong about that? I don't know. It's been a little while since we've opened one of these. I can't quite remember. Pretty sure you're supposed to open 4 ultras, because I feel like last time we opened 5. Maybe, though, I'm misremembering, we're supposed to open like 2. I'm not entirely sure. We'll kind of see as we go along here. In general, these cards do retain their value. I mean, I had to buy some older like Amazonist cards from the last one, and or from the original one, the Joey one. They ended up being pretty expensive, so we'll keep a look as we go along here. Harpy Signing Ground, Lunalight Cat Dancer, Machine Angel Ritual, Harpy Oracle. This card's name becomes Harpy Lady while it's on the field or in the graveyard. You can only use, I mean, I'm not going to read all these effects, but there are new Harpy cards, new Lunalight cards. Don't think I've ever seen Lunalight Emerald Bird. Maybe I'm wrong. Not entirely sure. These types of decks that are in these packs, I'm not like a huge fan of. Trains are kind of cool though, so that's kind of nice. But in general, like, I haven't really played Harpies, haven't really played Lunalights, that kind of stuff. But I imagine that, well, I think this has like one of the last imports for Lunalights. Oh, nice. I do love, yeah, so the ones that I'm most excited for in this set are all the Rose Dragons. Blue Rose Dragon was kind of like the first one, right? It was not released alongside of Black Rose Dragon, but this is sort of like where it all begins. So this card says, when this card on the field is destroyed at the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Black Rose Dragon or 1 plant monster from your graveyard, special summon that monster. So that's kind of cool. This was not the best card back in the day, but actually was hyped a few times. Got some Twilight Rose Knight. We got Urgent Schedule. Nice. This is like the third most expensive, or the second most expensive card in the set. The highest most expensive one is Harpy Lady Ultra, but the second and third are both Train rares. So people seem pretty excited for this. I actually don't know what this does. If your opponent controls more monsters than you do, special summon 1 level 4 or lower and 1 level 5 or higher Earth Machine type monster from your deck in defense position. Mitigate their effects. You cannot declare attacks this turn, except with machine monsters. If this set card is sent from the field to the graveyard at 1 level 10. Oh, lots of cool effects there. Always a fan of back row cards, or cards that can potentially be played. Oh, is this a quick play spell too? That's broken. Yeah, I'm always a fan of cards that replace themselves if your opponent destroys them. Kind of like Artifact Sanctum and stuff. So definitely one of the higher value cards. Common Black Rose Dragon. It's not the first time we've seen Common Black Rose Dragon. I think it was either common or rare in the Legendary Collection 5Ds. I'm pretty sure it was released as common though. It's so strange seeing cards that once were very expensive Ultra, Ultimate, and Ghost rares, and now I see them as common. It's definitely not what you expect. Construction Train Signal Red, Lunalight Blue Cat, Black Garden, and Super Dreadnought Cannon, or Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. The good old Bring Your Opponent in Time card. Black Garden, pretty cool card as well. All right, moving on. Lunalight Leo Dancer, Triangle Ecstasy Spark, or I think it just said, no, it doesn't matter. Snowplow Hustle Rustle. This was a card we waited a really long time to get imported. Blue Rose Dragon and Red Rose Dragon. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, let's check out this guy. If this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can special summon one Rose Dragon monster from your hand or deck, except Red Rose Dragon. Then, if it was sent for the synchro summon of Black Rose Dragon or a plant synchro monster, you can also add one Frozen Rose or Blooming of the Darkest Rose from your deck to your hand. You can only use the effect of Red Rose Dragon. That's kind of cool. I don't know what Frozen Rose does, but it's like the 4th most expensive card in the set, so must be an ultra rare, or definitely it's ultra rare. The ultra rares in the set tend to maintain their value. The both of the Crystal Beast ultra rares have pretty much maintained their value since like day one. Harpy Lady Sisters, Lunalight Clydo Check, Snowplow Hustle Rustle, Lunalight Leo Dancer, and Blooming of the Darkest Rose. Crazy stuff. Got Black Rose Dragon there. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Black Rose Dragon. He's cool. Or she's cool. Or it's cool. Who knows? It's a dragon. Doesn't really matter. Night Express Knight, another card that we waited a long time to have imported to TCG. All these transport, because this isn't even all the transport, is it? Like, they have like a Link monster or something. Harpy Lady, Phoenix Formation, Cyber Angel Benton, Flying Pegasus, Railroad Stampede, one of the more important cards for trains released in this particular set. And we have Cyber Egg Angel, pretty crazy looking. I don't know, like the thing with trains is that they're always, I think they're just a little too linear to actually be competitively viable. Maybe their consistency went up with this set, but I don't know. When a deck is so linear that they only have like the 1 or the 2 plays every single turn, it's really hard to actually make them be competitive. Some stuff here. Incarnated Machine Angel. There's a lot of new cards in these Legendary Duelists. It's obviously not a main set, so there's lots of reprints, but a lot of these cards, almost all the rares look like they are new cards. We don't like Cat Dancer, Machine Angel Ritual, Harpy Lady Sisters, Construction Trinket, Signal Red, another Dreadnought Can. I guess that's not a new card, but a lot of these other ones that we were looking at look like they're, to my knowledge, all those cards are completely new. I don't know if the Lunalight one is, though. But it's always hard when Konami's trying to give us OCG cards. What set do they put them in? You know, there's only so many spots in each pack. And we got Harpy Perfumer, which I believe is the most expensive card out of this set. So I'll read it real quick. This card's name becomes Harpy Lady while in the field or in the graveyard. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one spawn trap card from deck to your hand that specifically lists the card Harpy Lady Sisters in its text. That's pretty cool. If you control the level 5 or higher Harper monster, when you activate this effect, you can also add a second card with a different name. Holy crap. Yeah, that does seem pretty cool for Harpy players. I haven't played the deck in a long time. I played it when Channeler first came out, but I haven't played it since that. And we got another Red Rose Dragon. What a great looking card. Isn't there like a white Rose Dragon or something? I don't actually know. I feel like I saw a picture of that. Ruffin Railcar. All these cards, Machine Angel, which looks like we've seen most of the commons, so I won't go as slow through those. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to pull like 4 ultras. So you can kind of see, especially like the first week of the, oh nice. Especially like the first week of the set being released, when all the ultra rares, for the most part, are worth more than $10. You can very easily make your money back, which is pretty cool. I think a lot of people don't give these sets enough credit. Look at Egotis. Almost like Starflow for a second. Red Rose Dragon. Obviously, yeah, I mean, these sets sometimes can fall in price after a couple weeks, but I would say at least for the first initial week here, you're looking at a pretty good value. Lunalight Perfume, nice. And Barrage Blast. Oh, it's a trading card. Once per turn, you can attach any number of materials from a machine exceeds monster you control, then target that many cards in the field to destroy them. If a machine exceeds material you control is destroyed by battle or opponent's card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card. And when one machine exceeds monster from your graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the banished. Oh, interesting. It's like spot removal, burn damage, all that good stuff. That's an ultra rare. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to pull 4 ultra rares. I think that's correct. We'll have to see. I know the last one we pulled like 5, so that's kind of crazy. Dark Rose Fairy. What the? If a tuner is special summon, except in the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, you can summon one card from your hand or field of the graveyard. Place this card on top or bottom of the deck. Okay. Just another piece of Akiza support, I suppose. Queen. Okay, what do we got here? Lunalight Saber Dancer. That looks like a card I have never seen before. Pretty crazy there. I remember the Lunalite Ultra Rare card used to be kind of. I remember that was on a couple market watches on John's channel, just because it was one of the cards that like didn't see a reprint, so it's hard to actually get your copies. Sanctuary. Actually, what's cool about this is I don't think I've seen that card yet. Yeah, that card must be new too, because it's the card in this artwork. I don't know how many Lunalite monsters there are in this set that are brand new. Maybe I can like profile some sort of ritual deck. I've been obviously a long time ago I profiled like Herald of Perfection back when Pre-Preparation of Rites came out, and I didn't really profile it ever again because I didn't ever pick up the Cyber Angels. But I guess now I should have a playset of the Ben 10s that are pretty good. So maybe we can actually profile that. Does anyone know why the trains are actually in this set? That seems like such a weird. It's cool artwork. I love the petite Cyber Angel and stuff. Does anyone know why the trains are in here? Was there a female character that played trains in the anime? I don't know. Like I said, I don't really watch the the anime for Yu-Gi-Oh at all, so I've never really paid attention to that kind of stuff. Obviously, well, I guess I don't even know who plays Lunalites, but I do know that Akizo plays with like Black Rose and stuff, and I do know that my Valentine obviously plays with Harpies, but as far as the other stuff, I'm not really sure. Stuff. Red Rose Dragon. I swear I saw there were more Rose Dragon cards than we're actually like pulling here. I'm not sure. Maybe they might just be like holographics that we're not pulling. Lunalite Emerald Bird. Wasn't Crimson Fox in the set? Wasn't that like a hyped Lunalite card? It's like damage the back card. Whoops. Got some stuff in here. Blue Rose Dragon. Dark Rose Fairy. Go through here. Oh, we got a new card. Lunalite Serenade Dance. Okay. I don't know if I really think of trap cards when I think of Lunalites. I usually think of them being a more aggressive strategy, but maybe the new Lunalite version is trap card based. Like I said, never played Lunalites. I have actually played against them a few times, but if you've played this game for a while, you know that playing against something is a lot different than playing it. We got our another ultra rare, right? Harpy's Feather Rest. Target 3 Harpy Lady and our Harpy Lady sisters in your graveyard. Shuffle them in the deck and then draw 1 card. Kind of like a worse Pot of Avarice. If you controlled level 5 or higher Harpy monster when you activate this effect, draw 2 cards instead. That's pretty good. Rest of this turn, after this card resolves, you cannot special summon monsters except wind monsters. Okay. I'm not sure if it's actually played. Does anyone play Harpies anymore? I mean, I'm sure someone plays Harpies, but I don't know. They have some. Remember when actually when the Dragon Ruler set came out? A lot of people don't know this if you weren't playing back then, but Harpies were the first things revealed out of that set. We pulled 5 Ultras again. Holy crap! Super Express Bullet Train. This is another important card for trains as well. Man, we pulled like all the top 3 cards of the set. So obviously this box looks disproportionately good value compared to what other boxes might be. But man, that's crazy. 5 Ultra Rares again. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to only pull 4, but now I'm not so sure because we've the last 2 times we've opened these Legendary Duelists, we have pulled 5 Ultra Rares, which is pretty darn incredible. But yeah, when the Dragon Lore set was first revealed, the first things to get leaked out of that set weren't the Dragon Lures, and they weren't Spellbook of Judgment or any of the Spellbook cards. It was the Harpies, and Harpy Lady Queen overnight, when the Ultimate Rare version went from like $10 to like $60, which is absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, I mean that Harpy support, it's hard thinking back to it like now that we have hindsight and stuff like that, but when you look at those cards just on like an individual basis, like man, they look really powerful. You got lots of like crazy effects with good card economy. Unfortunately, they just released in the set that had some of the best cards in this game's history, the Dragon Rulers and Spellbook of Judgment. So the poor little Harpies couldn't actually compete. But yeah, it was pretty crazy for a couple days there. It was maybe even a couple weeks. I'm not entirely sure how long it was before the Dragon Lores got leaked. But I know that, man, that was just... I remember that because I didn't have a lot of money back then. I mean, that was a long time ago, 2013. I was... no, I guess I was... yeah, I was still in high school at that point. So I definitely didn't have any money, and I remember like thinking on the day that support first got announced, it's like, man, I could buy some Harpy Lady Queens for like $10 on Amazon. I was like, oh, I don't know, seems like a bad investment. And like the next day to like $100, and I was like, oh my gosh, I missed out on so much money. That was definitely pretty disappointing, but I don't know, it's just crazy to think about when we're getting leaks from OCG sets, just how the order of the leaks actually can affect our perception of the cards. Like if the Harpy Lady cards would have been leaked after the Dragon Lords, they probably wouldn't have been nearly as hyped, but because they were leaked before any of the other like game-changing cards in that set, they had a lot of hype. Anyway, we're down to like the last 2 packs here. Harpy Lady Elegance. Have you pulled that? That's kind of interesting artwork. I don't know. At the very least, like I'm glad people that enjoy the anime, especially any of these decks, are pretty excited to probably see these prints. And we pulled 6 ultras. Are you supposed to pull 6 ultras? I don't even know. Man, we pulled like everything though. We pulled all 3 of the train cards. Super. I can't even read that because of the flash. Super Dreadnought, Rail Cannon, Juggernaut. I can't read the last word, but man, we pulled like all these crazy. I feel like we're not supposed to pull. Maybe you're supposed to pull 5 ultras. Maybe you're just supposed to pull 6. I have no idea. That seems like way too many. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. Okay, because yeah, because I don't think we're supposed to have as many supers as we are ultras. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have less supers and more ultra or more supers, less ultras. Lunolite Fusion. Yeah, I think we got like 1 extra ultra. I'll have to go back and look at some other box openings of this. I don't think you're supposed to pull 6 ultras out of this set, but we did. So we pulled every single train ultra rare, which is kind of insane because I think this this is like almost all the ultras in the set, right? I missed the 2 like rose ones, the frozen rose and stuff. Other than that, though, we got the 2 of the Harpy ultras, we got 4 train ultras. Pretty insane value out of this one box. This doesn't necessarily mean that you should go out and buy this. If anything, you should just buy the singles online. Make sure to check out tcgplayer.com. There's a link in the description. Hint, hint. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching today's opening. Goodbye.